Welcome to Lassen Volcanic National Park, California's hidden gem where volcanoes, alpine lakes, and bubbling mud pots all come together in one epic landscape. It ranks 47th in terms of visitors among national parks, suggesting there's a real lack of awareness for what this park has to offer. The Lassen Scenic Byway is the main road through the park, and it must be placed among the great scenic drives you can find anywhere in the world. We'll visit some of the park's greatest hits, but there's so much more to see that we're already planning a return trip to see more and revisit some of these gems. We kick things off at the southwest entrance, taking the Scenic Byway that is the seasonally open lifeline for the park visit. Right after the park entrance is the Komyamani Visitor Center, the Maidu word for snow-covered, also the original native name for Lassen Peak. It offers park information, souvenirs, and the only food available in the park as far as we found. This road is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a winding, beautiful journey that takes you through every type of scenery Lassen has to offer. Around each bend, you're hit with another jaw-dropping view or geologic curiosity. Pro tip, check on your passengers occasionally to make sure they aren't just paralyzed from fear of heights. Guardrails are for wimps. Our first stop is Sulphur Works. You'll know you're there when the smell hits you. It's like nature's way of saying, yep, this volcano is very much alive. Bubbling mud pots, hissing steam vents, and that unforgettable rotten egg aroma.
He's Ted Dinky.
It's the perfect welcome to Lassen. Austrian immigrant Matthias Supin started extracting sulfur from here around 1865, offering it in many uses including Supin's baby colic elixir. His descendants ran it as a roadside attraction until the park acquired it in 1952 when the park was formed. Now it's included in your park entrance fee. Just a few minutes up the road, we drive by Emerald Lake. Small, tucked right alongside the roadside and glowing with the brightest green hues, it looks like nature's turned up the saturation. You don't need to hike or wander far, just pull over and take it in. Enjoy this easily overlooked alpine jewel. A minute or two down the road, we lace up our boots for a hike to Bumpass Hell. We always ask the locals where they suggest we go, and this was no exception. 8 out of 10 told us to go to Hell, a very strong endorsement. 2 said bite me, which we never ended up finding on the map. The name might make you giggle, but the hike itself is unforgettable.
You can't say this trail isn't scenic, though.
It feels like walking on another planet.
What a view!
Only with better trail signs. The first part of the hike up to the ridge, before descending to Hell, is worth it just for the views of Brokoff Mountain alone. This 3¼ mile hike climbs nearly 500 feet in total and can be done in less than 2 hours, even with plenty of sightseeing stops. If you go, we recommend you turn left at the Fry Pan Trail Junction, so you get a better view as you descend towards the boardwalk. What we didn't expect was the sound of the steam escaping from the vents. There's zero doubt that there's something going on beneath us. Picture wooden boardwalks winding through a geothermal wonderland, boiling pools, colorful mineral deposits, and steam vents roaring like a dragon's breath. It's no wonder this is the park's signature site.
This is normally big boiler, but it does seem to be a little bit dry. Bumpass Hell, baby.
So this is Bumpass Hell.
This is Bumpass Hell.
We're pretty sure that Bite Me is somewhere around the corner.
Yeah, I think that's where it is. We sure got told to go there a lot.
Not as much as here, though.
No,
Go to Hell was definitely the winner.
definitely number 1.
Next up, Helen Lake, which is virtually across the street from the Bumpass Hell Trail. In fact, we noticed some locals used a turnout across from the lake to shave a 1/4 mile off the hike to Hell. It's over 8,000 feet high. It's stunning as it sounds, icy blue, equipped with picnic area complete with a restroom. It's the kind of view that makes you stop, stare, and maybe question why you don't live in the mountains full time. A few more minutes up the road, there's the trailhead for Lassen Peak itself, a 10,457-foot giant. It's a workout, no question, but the payoff is spectacular. On a clear day, you can see for miles in every direction, including other Cascade volcanoes on the horizon. Plus, you get bragging rights. You just stood on top of an active volcano. The peak sticks up from those around it, so much so that guide Peter Lassen used it as a landmark when he was leading people to the 1849 California gold rush nearby. It's important to dress in layers and be sure to bring gear for cold and wind. We did not plan that well, so we were unable to hike all the way to the top, due to it being extremely cold and windy, such that the love of our ears overcame our desire to reach the top. It had nothing to do with us being out of shape. Soon after the trailhead, the road starts its descent with amazing views to the east, passing gorgeous meadows and the campsites at Summit Lake. We stopped at the devastated area,
I think the only thing that's devastated is the reason to come here. The forest has regrown. There's a whole bunch of very neat lava rocks, but quite frankly, there's other parts of the park that may be more interesting.
Yeah.
We were pleased to learn that it only takes about a century or so for the land to start to heal. Maybe there's still hope for us. We wrapped up our park tour with a stop at the Loomis Visitor Center to see the old park seismograph.
This is the Bosch Amori seismograph of 1926. You probably remember the 27 upgrade.
Yes.
Is rendering this completely unusable.
And do a scenic walk around Manzanita Lake. It's calm, reflective, and a perfect finale, especially when Lassen Peak mirrors itself on the water.
Precious little Manzanita.
That's true. No Manzanita.
Not meaning to criticize, but
It's a 2-mile trail that's nearly flat and takes about an hour. In case you think you're missing more of the park, we walked past the entrance station to put our minds at ease.
what she doesn't know, it's right by the park entrance.
And after all that adventuring, we recharged at the Highlands Ranch Resort, a mere 15 minutes drive from the Southwest Park entrance. Let us just say it's gorgeous. Beautiful cottages, a cozy atmosphere, a private hot tub with a view, and a great restaurant. We absolutely loved it. Does a hotel need to be in the park to be considered a national park lodge? We don't think so. The only catch? It's right along the highway.
As you can see, the resort is right next to the highway. And that's the noise you hear all night.
So you do hear some road noise, which is probably necessary to roust us away from this place so that we left to explore the nearby park. If you're looking for a quick breakfast or a meal on the go, you can also cross the highway and get food at Frank's. Totally worth it just to take in the old out-of-service gas station. The food here is also delicious. We got a wrap to go for lunch on one of our days of exploring the park. So there you have it, an unforgettable journey through Lassen Volcanic National Park. Scenic drives, geothermal wonders, alpine peaks, and quiet lakes. This park has it all, and yet somehow it's still one of California's best-kept secrets.
This is beautiful. Lassen is stunning.
If you haven't been, go. You'll love it. That translated poorly from the original Maidu language, so we apologize for that.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
This is wonderful. Yes, visiting this park is totally worth it for just this attraction.
Yeah.
Everything else is amazing. Like going to the Sun Highway Mini is amazing.
Yeah.
The lodge is better than most lodges.
Yes.
This is nice.
If you have other suggestions of places to go, such as Devil's Kitchen, Boiling Springs Lake, or Kings Creek Falls, let us know in the comments. We're looking forward to our next visit, and we're itching to see more. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe so we can continue making these types of videos. Thanks for watching.